Hello everyone and welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Rachel and I work for an amazing die cutting community called Makers Gonna Learn. If you do not know who we are or what we do, we provide endless education, motivation, and inspiration for those of you that use your die cutting machine. If you have one and want to know how to level up today, click the very first link in the description below to see how you guys can gain access to thousands of cut files, hundreds of fonts, free commercial licensing, amazing printable guides, amazing beginner resources, member-only Facebook groups, and so much more. There are so many benefits for being a member of Makers Gonna Learn, and we want you guys to know all about it. So click that link and become a member. In today's video, we're gonna be doing a super simple, super basic tutorial on how to write and draw with your Cricut. All you'll need is a Cricut pen, some cardstock, and your mat. So along with your Maker or your Explorer Air 2, any machine you have, that is all that you will need. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. We're going to be using one cut file and one font to put them together to have it draw what we want. So it's a great thing to be able to learn to do. And if you're a beginner, this is a really fun way for you guys to learn how to do something like this. So if you want to learn a super simple, super straight to the point way on how to write and draw, this is it. Let's go ahead and jump into Design Space. Okay, so you can see the one on the left here is the one that we are going to be able to draw and write with. And this is the one that needs some work. So this is our camper, one of many of our camper cut files from Makers Gonna Learn, as well as our Groovy Moves font here. It's so cute. We love this Groovy Moves font. So what you're gonna wanna do first and foremost is when you click your camper, you can see all of these are separate. We're gonna go ahead and weld those together. We want that to cut as one individual thing, or excuse me, we want that to draw as one individual thing, but it's a lot easier when it's just one solid image. So now you're going to create your text. So all we did for that was go over and grab us a text box, and we went to our system fonts and we typed in Groovy, and right here is Groovy Moves here. So now we're going to type out Camp Life, and I made the C and the L. Oh, my bad. I must have had all caps on. And I wanted to have just the C and the L capitalized for this one. Feel free to do it all capitalized, whatever you want to do, but that's how I got our Camp Life there. That is literally all that I did to get that. You can see right there is how it will look. And now what we're going to do, just because we're going to be doing these together, they're going to be cutting, they're going to be drawing and writing together. We're going to take both of these, so I'm going to select both layers. And you can see in the layers panel, they're both selected. I'm going to go up to Align and align center horizontally. And all that does is kind of lock that Camp Life directly in the center of our camper. And once it's like that, we're going to go ahead and attach those together. And now what I'm going to do, guys, with both of those selected in the layers panel, we're going to go up. And if you can see line type right here where my mouse is hovering over, I'm circling around it, you're going to click cut where line type is, and it'll select, or it'll allow you to select different things that you can do here. So we're going to change that to draw. And as soon as that's changed to draw, you will see how it looks. It is just like an outline. And I do want to give a little disclaimer. If you were looking for a video on how to fill fonts, we have that on our amazing product, which is Design Makes Sell. If registration is open for that, I will link that down below. We do talk about how to fill third-party fonts because, guys, usually any other third-party font, meaning any font that isn't directly owned by Cricut, cannot be filled in. It's just an outline. That's just the way it works. But this is actually a great option for a kid's coloring page or something like that if you want to have an outline for the kiddos to be able to draw in or something like that. So, or you could take some watercolor pens or something and draw these in and make them beautiful. And so that's what we're going to do today. Now you can go all the way as to click your marker, the marker you're using. And right now we're using the 0.4 tip black. So that is what's selected. That's what we're using today. So once you have this ready to go, you can just size it. So let's check the sizing. So it's 13 by 10. So we're actually going to size this down for us. That's good. Okay, so now we're going to click Make It. And you can see it on our mat there. We're just going to place a piece of printer paper, which is heavy cardstock, onto our mat. So we're going to hit Continue. And we'll select our Cricut device. Our Cricut was off earlier, so it did not have anything to connect to, but now it does. And just connect to your machine. And now you'll be able to select your material. And we're going to be using heavy cardstock. And it says to make sure that you load your pen into clamp A. So we will go through that and show you all how to do that as well. So here we go. We're going to apply our paper on our mat here, just like so. And now we're going to add this into our machine. And I'll show you guys how to switch out that pen. And right here is clamp A, and all you'll do is open up that clamp, and I will remove the cap off of my pen and immediately place it on the back of my pen. That way I don't lose it. And if you can see this little arrow right here, this is what you're going to want to pay attention to. You're going to place that down and wait for the click. Once you hear that, that is your cue. You know that it's in there properly. So you can go ahead and close that clamp. And now once you're ready to go, you can go ahead and press that flashing Cricut button. I think watching the Cricut draw and write is just such a neat thing. It's such a fun alternative to having this just cut out in vinyl or iron-on. I really think it's beneficial to know too, as this could be super helpful for cards or envelopes or, you know, what have you, if you wanted to do something like that. It's really nice to know, and I think every Cricketer should definitely know how to write and draw with their Cricut. It's finishing up the outline of our camper. So cute. And now it'll move on to our amazing Groovy Moves font to say Camp Life. And now that it's done, guys, before you even unload your mat, we really like to get in the habit of taking our pens out of the clamp and placing that cap back on so that they don't dry out. Now you can close that clamp back and unload your mat. Guys, look how cute this is. Camp Life. I love this. So now you guys feel free to use a paper trimmer, or in Design Space, if you wanted to flatten a square to this, it would cut that square out as well. Just whatever you want to do. If you want to make it the size of the page, you could have made this a lot larger to take up the majority of the page if you wanted to. But I think this is a great idea for kids to let them draw on or things like that. So I hope you really enjoyed this. Guys, I told you it was so fun and easy to write and draw with your Cricut. I hope you enjoyed learning how to do this. You can feel free to do this with any cut file and any font combination, or just any font or any file that we have. We have over 4,000, probably closer to 5,000 digital cut files as this video is being released, and we love to be able to share with you guys different ways in which you can do this. If you are a beginner with Cricut and you want to master your machine, we have an incredible new course free to our yearly members in that awesome membership that will teach you how to master your Cricut in 30 days or less. From unboxing your Cricut to making your first project, to terminology you need to know, to how to use printable iron-on, we just have so much goodness. 30 days of amazing training to get you guys comfortable with your machine. If you're interested in that, click the very first link in the description below to start now and get instant access to be able to use and take advantage of that amazing 30-day Cricut challenge. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you had a wonderful time with me today. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below if you have any questions. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.